Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Select Start. Will's video's screwing up as per usual.
God, really?
No. You just let me deal with this. I'm gonna apologize for anyone that sees our grid lines go down and I have to finagle with the Skype video. It's not Will's fault, just to be clear, it's XSplit's fault. With every friggin' update they do, they don't fix this for some reason. And Insta-Will. Come on. Oh, I know why. Wait, where are you? Well, there you are. Just let me, fix this and
Where's the
that.
template?
I just pulled it down so I could put in your video.
Oh.
I had
Oh,
to.
yeah, because it's a big fucking thing.
Yeah. Because it overrides everything.
Hmm.
Now, if I minimize you, are you going to stay there? Yeah, you do. Okay, good. So, hello, everybody, and welcome. My chat is working today. This
Oh.
is episode 72 of Select Start. It is the 14th of March. 3 more days to MegaCon!
You're going, aren't you?
Yes, I am going, and I'm going to talk about it today because that's one extra thing I could talk about.
How'd you get the time off to go?
Magic. Sweet, sweet magic.
Oh,
Actually, my boss gave me the approval. I moved one of my other days off, and yeah, magic.
fair enough.
I didn't think he was going to
Damn
give it
you
to
and
me
your
originally.
damn you and your ability to go to convention because you have a job. You can get money.
It's not cheap. It's so popular this year that they are no longer accepting pre-order tickets. They
Oh.
sold out of pre-order tickets.
Hmm.
It's kind of a big
Just
deal.
think, dude, one day I will live in America and we will go to a con and there will be a Select Start booth.
That would
One
be
day.
that would be nice.
One day it will happen.
It better.
And we'll just be like, yep.
Yeah, they're gonna have
Yep.
on-site ticket sales. It's this weekend. It's from Friday to Sunday,
Hmm.
and Sundays opens at 9 a.m. I wonder if we're really gonna get there that early. Their sales are open from 9 to 5, but the
So a
con
convention starting at 9 a.m.
no. I'm sure it starts earlier than that.
I don't know many people who would go to bed and like wake up at 9 a.m. that are interested in cons.
We're gonna talk about this now since I've got all the information up in front of me. Um, I don't have an icon for this, so bear with me. I'm sure you can do without the visual imagery.
JT.
If you go to select-start.com, though, you'll see a bunch of our MegaCon pictures from about 2 years ago.
Mm.
Um,
And by a bunch, it's like I don't know.
like 15.
Yeah, and by our JT means
Mine
his.
and mine. Yeah, well, Kevin's not in any of them. Although I'm not in any of them either. It's all of the people that we liked the costumes of. Um,
Mm.
let's see. Yeah, it's going to be. We're going on. Amber and I are going on Sunday, and it start. Oh, okay. They start selling tickets at 9, but it doesn't start until 10.
Right.
Odd. I thought it would have
So
been different.
you don't wait. You don't have a ticket, or did you manage to get one?
No, we didn't manage to get one, so we have to get there early and buy one.
Dude, you'll
Uh,
probably need to be there at like freaking like 7 a.m.
no. Because Kevin and I went on the last day of MegaCon a couple of years ago, and it's not like oh, it's popular now. Like they've been having it for years and years and years. We went on a Sunday, which was the last day of the con. We got there at like noon, and we
Oh.
got in without a problem. The
Hmm.
only issue with buying tickets late is it's like $10 more per person.
Uh, where is it anyway?
It is in Orlando at the Orange County Convention Center.
A lot of stuff is like at the convention center, isn't it?
Yes.
Like for a few things.
Yeah. Oh, it's a $6 difference. It's normally
Oh,
$24.49 for advanced online and $30 at the door. And
so like, is there anything special happening at MegaCon this year?
yeah, the entire cast of Star Trek: The Next Generation is going to be there.
Star Trek.
Yeah, like okay, all right, I'll phrase that for you. Professor Xavier is going to be
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Yeah. I know. Jean-Luc Picard.
Let's see. Media guests. We'll just go over media guests because honestly, I love comic books, but I don't really know the people of comics except for Stan Lee and that sort of thing.
You know the ones that people know, the
The ones
non-comic
known
people know.
by, yeah, known
Everybody.
by the masses.
Yeah.
Let's see. Of the Star Trek cast, they're going to have Patrick Stewart, which was Jean-Luc Picard, LeVar Burton, who was Geordi, meaning the guy from Reading Rainbow, Denise Crosby, who played Tasha Yar, Lieutenant Tasha Yar, which was the head security officer in the first couple of seasons before
Mhm.
Worf came on the show, who's also
Warp,
going
warp,
to
warp.
who's also going to be there. That's Michael Dorn. John Delancey is going to be there, who played Q. Um,
Q.
yes, he's. I think Q has been in more than just the Next Generation. He's been. I know he's been in Voyager. I think he was in Deep Space Nine. I'm not sure though. I don't think he was on anything prior to Next Generation, so I don't think he was in the original series.
Hmm.
Um,
Honestly, I should probably try and watch Star Trek at some point.
It's really good, and I don't. With him though, I don't know what else he's been in, but if you saw a picture of him, you'd recognize him.
Hmm.
Oh, he was also in Stargate SG-1 as
I never
Colonel
watched
Frank
Stargate much.
Simmons. Yeah, it's okay.
The only Star thing I ever watched was Star Wars.
Hmm. Jonathan Frakes is going to be there, who's number one, Commander Riker. Let's see who else. Gates McFadden, which was the doctor on the Star Trek ship. Brent Spiner, uh, who's Data. You know who Data is. The
Maybe.
android Star Trek guy. Never mind. Everyone seems to know who Data is if they
Oh
don't
wait,
know
yes,
who
yes,
anybody else
yes,
is.
yes. Yeah, I
Marina
remember now.
Marina Sirtis, which was Counselor Troy on Star Trek, and also Will Wheaton,
Ah,
who played Wesley Crusher. What? That's just for the Star Trek people. There's tons of other people there. The guy who played Greedo in Star Wars is going to be there. The Jeremy Bulloch, who played Boba Fett, is going to be there. Do you remember the show, the Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman?
no.
I can't remember when it was on, but Dean Cain, the guy who played Superman, is going to be there. Lou
Dude,
Ferrigno is going to be there.
I went on the like Will Wheaton's Tumblr a while ago. That dude's funny.
Yeah, everyone hates him too.
Also, how he deals with people who don't like his stuff is hilarious.
Oh,
Because like whenever people like try and act like a dick to him about his stuff, he's like, "Oh no, a person on the internet who doesn't like something somebody else does.
oh
I'm so
yeah,
terrified."
yeah. Oh, did you ever see the movie Teen Wolf?
No.
Oh, well, the person who played the father of Michael J. Fox's character is going to be there, James Hampton. He was also in Sling Blade. Uh,
I've never heard of that.
Sling Blade, I just heard of that recently. That's like the movie that put oh, what's his name? I don't know, a certain actor on the map, but he doesn't. It's not a very popular movie for some reason. Michael Hogan from Battlestar Galactica is going to be there. He played Colonel Ty.
I never saw that either.
That's so good. You have to watch that. Let's see, who else is here?
Hmm.
Lear Bunda, which it credits him for Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Squidbillies. I don't know if that means he's the creator or he does a voice. It doesn't say. Oh, let's see if you know this name. Who's John DiMaggio?
I know the name, but I can't place it.
Think about it. Think about it. I can think of two things that he's been in. I'll give you a hint, and this will probably give it away. He's a voice actor.
No, that doesn't give it away.
Really?
No.
Bender on Futurama.
Dude, I didn't like freaking Oh wait.
He also did the voice of the
He-
smuggler in that Old Republic video.
Yeah, and he did the voice of fuck, what else did he do? He did something else that's really popular.
I don't know. He was in Final Fantasy X-2 as Gilgamesh. He did that voice. Oh, he did in Transformers Prime, whatever that is. He did the voice of the Wrecker. He's done tons more than that. That's just what they're crediting him to.
Mm.
There's this other guy here called DC Douglas.
He does the voice of Marcus Phoenix. That's it.
Does he?
Yeah.
Why didn't they write that on here? I would have known
I
that
don't know,
before
'cause that
Final
would have been a
Fantasy
big one.
X-2. I know. I don't know who DC Douglas is, as in I don't know what he does. I think he's a voice actor, and if in that case he does the voice of Legion in Mass Effect 2 and 3.
Ah.
And he does the voice of Chase and Mr. Harrison in Transformers Rescue Bots. I don't know. I've never seen it.
You know who would be an awesome voice actor to get?
Morgan
Fucking,
Freeman.
Has Morgan Freeman actually done voice acting in like a game or anything?
No.
That would be amazing.
Actually, yeah, I think he has. I'm not sure though.
But oh fuck, I forget his name. Guy who frickin' played Luke Skywalker. God damn it.
Mark Hamill.
Yes, Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill would be a good one, yeah.
Frickin' voice of the Joker.
Yep. And he's done tons of voices. He also did the voice for a character in Death Clock, or Megalocalypse. Sorry.
Metalocalypse?
It's a hilarious show.
No, you said Megalocalypse.
Oh, Metalocalypse, yeah.
Yeah, you got all blurb.
Someone named Alexia Jean Grey is going to be there. She's a costume designer and international cosplay model. I've never heard of her.
Let me guess. She does cosplay of whatchamacallit. Fuck.
X-Men.
Yeah.
Only a
Because of Jean Grey. I was trying to remember the name of the character.
I looked at some of the pictures they have for her and for her about, and it only has let's see, one X-Men character, and that's X-23, the female version type of Wolverine, kind of.
Yeah.
It's got her in a bunch of other stuff too, but only a couple superhero ones. Vic.
But superheroes.
Vic Mid. I can't say his last name, but he does the voice. He does voices in animes. I want to say Minonia is the way you pronounce it. He's done voices in Full Metal Alchemist, Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, and Pokemon.
Who was he in Bleach?
I don't know, but in Full Metal Alchemist he did Edward Elric.
Edward Elric?
Yeah, I was going to say Alphonse, but no, it was Edward. And, in Dragon Ball Z he did Vegeta.
Oh, Kakarot.
Yeah. Billy West is going to be there, and he's worked on Ren and Stimpy, Doug, and Futurama. I think he's like one of the producers or something. I can't quite remember. And they have a bunch of people from the, what is it called? From Micro Championship Wrestling. I'm not kidding. They're going to have a bunch of midget wrestlers there. I'm not even kind of kidding. Oh, and they have a random person that's played a walker in The Walking Dead. That's
Holy
be
crap.
There.
I found out who he did in Bleach. He did Ikaku Madarame, which is the bald guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like him.
Holy shit, he's been in a lot of animes. Freaking Code Geass, Claymore, D. Greymon.
He's a big deal.
Devil May Cry.
He does so many voices. Oh, they're going to have
he did the voice of Burter in Dragon Ball Z Kai. And the voice of Brawly as well. Holy hell.
They're going to have the guys from Ghost Hunters International there. I don't know what that means, but yeah, so there's going to be a ton of popular people there, but outside of that, they're going to have exhibitor list. Okay, so these are all. I'm just like looking through things. The 2013 indie press booths sold out. Independent press booths are sold out. Please submit any indie press registration. Oh, I guess that's what we would fall under in a way. Indie press.
Yeah, and that's like independent, isn't
it? Sort of. Let's see, they're going to have Aspen comics. I'm just going to list the ones that stick out to me, not because I necessarily recognize them, but just because they appeal. Boom Studios, Cosmic Times, Creature Entertainment. Oh, Full Sail University is going to have a booth there. Oh, Real Radio 104.1 is going to have a booth there. That's a station I listen to every single day.
I don't know any of these things. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find stuff that you'll recognize. That both of us will recognize.
BBC America?
um, a bunch of anime stuff. They sell so much anime shit at this convention. They also sell a lot of comic book stuff like shirts and things like that. It's really awesome. Not this year, but the year that Kevin and I went, Red versus Blue was there. Or
Oh,
Rooster Teeth.
Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Are they not
Oh,
going to be there this year?
no. Valve was there last year too.
Oh,
Like I don't remember, like they were just had games to set up and stuff. Collector's Corner,
was
comic
Gaben
book
there?
launch. No.
Oh,
ComicCentral.com. Crazy Ed's Comics. There's tons of people, all things that I've never friggin' heard of that are going to
if
be there.
Gaben was there, you should have took Halo 3 and asked him to sign it so you could see him freak out at the fact there's a 3 on something. And third sequels do actually exist.
Yeah.
Cough, cough, Far Cry 3, or Far Cry 3, freaking Half-Life 3.
Good job. Gearhead Tech.
Yeah, I don't know how I mucked that one up, but it happened.
Heroes and Dragons. Hatcore.com. Hatcore.com. Hatcore.
Maybe they make like the personality cores from Portal into hats. I'd wear a Space Core hat. Dad, am I space? Yes, son, you're space.
Oh, the R2 builders are going to be there, which are R2D2 robot replicas. They're actually going to have a parade. I forget what day, but they are. They're going to have a astromech parade. There's so much stuff. Suncoast Comics. I know you don't recognize that, but I do.
Don't you mean Astro Droid Parade?
What did I say? Astromech?
Astromech.
Is it Astromech or Astrodroid?
No, it's Astro Droids.
I thought it was Astromech. It's
I'm pretty sure
Astromech
it's-
Droids.
Oh, okay, we're both right and wrong.
Victory Comics, ZombieZom.com, Zombie Love Squad, and Zombie Buddy Productions. What the hell? Where's
What is it with like this sudden like
increase in
zombie
zombie
thing in the past few years?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, no, zombie movies weren't really like that overly popular, except with certain like crowds. Like the zombie theme's always sort of been there. It's like a typical go-to horror thing, but in the past few years, it's kind of blown up with Walking Dead and like more zombie games and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the twins from Harry Potter are gonna be there.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, now I want to wish that I was there. Hey, come on! I gave you the perfect correlation of what those two twins are like,
You did?
Jim and Max.
Oh yeah, you did. If they were siblings, they've never been siblings.
Yeah.
A lot of Star Trek events. All right, well I'm done talking about this because I'm just gonna sit here and babble more if I keep looking.
Actually, not even siblings. They're just like that.
I don't know. The twins work together.
Did Jim and Max work together not to kill each other all the time?
Yeah, I guess. All right. All right, let's go to something. I don't know why I'm going to this first, but I've decided to. If I can find the picture, this is Blizzard related.
Hey.
This article is titled "Blizzard Denies Speculation of Purchasing the IGN Pro League." Apparently, over the past few weeks, Blizzard's name has come up as one of the leading developer candidates interested in buying the IGN Pro League. Sources, though, have said that the developer behind the widely popular competitive esports StarCraft are interested in acquiring the production talent from IGN Pro League. Which includes general manager David Ting. Blizzard's provided statement indicating that no such deal will be made, but the company has extended offers to those who lost jobs during the recent IPL. I don't know what an IPL 6 cancellation is, but
IPL is the
independent
international
IGN Pro League.
Yeah, IGN Pro League 6.
Yeah. Blizzard was quoted saying, "We typically don't comment on rumors or speculation, but we want to make an exception here because it's important to dispel any misconceptions surrounding Blizzard and the IPL. While we're fans of the IPL and disappointed to learn that it was coming to an end, we have no plans to take over operation of the IPL business or operate third-party esport leagues. Our focus is on making great games and supporting our players. When it comes to esport events, we generally prefer to work with experienced partners on the operations side while we focus on ensuring quality in terms of how our content's incorporated.
You know, it kind of makes me sad at times because Blizzard gets such a bad rap from a lot of gamers.
I just don't.
Honestly,
Yeah.
they're a pretty good company.
Yeah, I
Like
mean they do it to an it. Yeah, they.
it's just because I think like since they're the biggest company out there,
I don't
a
think
lot
they're
of
the
people
biggest.
expect a lot more. Well, you know, the biggest MMO
Dev-
company out there.
How about we'll say they're the biggest developer?
Yeah, yeah,
Because you said biggest company, and I was thinking EA is a lot bigger, but EA is not a developer; they're a publisher.
yeah.
Um,
They're the biggest game development company out there, so whenever people kind of like think of Blizzard, they're thinking they shouldn't fuck up by now, but you know, companies make
mm,
mistakes.
yeah, everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah. And for the most part, Blizzard does it pretty well.
I don't like what they do, but I've always gotten the impression that they treat their customers good to a degree. Maybe not
Mhm.
100% in my opinion, but
Well, I've been hacked a couple of times, but I've also been banned a couple of times. Like I've been banned because one of their systems fucked up, and I got banned because of it.
oh,
And they didn't, you know, like respond to my messages about it because they thought, oh, he's just another, you know, person who's cheating through it and just trying to get out of it,
mhm.
which is fair enough to understand, but still.
Why is that fair enough to understand? Oh, just because they probably had people attempt before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like, these guys are running a game that has like 15 million players.
Yeah,
Ish.
that is a lot. What the fuck is
There's like
happening?
at least 7 million active accounts.
S- s- Yeah, that is a lot.
Active.
Yeah,
Yeah.
active, not, yeah. I don't know.
So yeah, they've been around for like how many years? Like 15 years Blizzard has been about? Say, like
Yeah,
Warcraft 1 and Diablo 1 and stuff.
yeah, something like that. I'm sure they have history before that too. A lot of companies have history before the games
Hmm.
we know of.
Yeah, I think like the Warcraft 1 and uh, Diablo were like their big things that sort of put them on the map. I actually think I have an old Blizzard game somewhere
Yeah.
because I remember seeing like the really old like Blizzard logo, one whenever it was actually blue.
Oh yeah, like the one that I
Yeah, like
just had up.
yeah, the blue and like icy looking one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about people spreading rumors or things being misunderstood. I'll talk about Assassin's Creed 4 next. The title of the article says Assassin's Creed 4 being built by 1,000 people? Question mark. Um, Apparently, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is being built by 8 different studios. And they may
What?
have a developer headcount of nearly 1,000 people.
What?
That's a lot. That's
Why?
I don't know. After being asked to comment on the numbers, Ubisoft representative, a Ubisoft representative told told GameSpot, Ubisoft does not traditionally comment on developer headcount. Uh, that's all they said. Ubisoft employs more than 7,450 people across the world, including 6,250 dedicated to game production.
Hmm.
Um, if the claim from Giordano Contestable, if if the claim from their tweet is accurate, 16% of all Ubisoft production talents are working on Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's a lot. That's fucking crazy.
That is a fairly big portion.
Yeah. The 8 studios working on Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag are the company's outfits in Montreal, Singapore, Sofia, Annecy, Kiev, Quebec, Bucharest, and Montpellier. Montpellier? I don't know. And that's set to launch on the October 29th of October.
Hmm.
It's apparently supposed to come out on the 360 and the PS3 and the PS4. I like how instead of mentioning the new Xbox console, now they're just referring to it as other.
Yeah. Next gen consoles.
Yeah, all next-gen consoles. Although I guess I can't say that because that doesn't necessarily mean the Wii
The
U.
Wii U.
Wii U, Wii U, Wii. Oh, I'm gonna
Wii
say
U.
that. I'm gonna save that for last. Actually, no, I'm not. Since I just mentioned Nintendo, we'll point it out now because I thought this was amusing. I even have a proper picture for it.
Oh.
Uh, just recently, Nintendo lost a patent lawsuit over the 3DS with, where's his name? Former longtime Sony inventor Seijiro Tomita. They've been found guilty in a patent infringement lawsuit relating to the 3DS. A federal jury on Wednesday awarded Seijiro Tomita with $30.2 million in compensatory damages, if I'm saying that correctly.
Repository? No.
No, it's compensation. It's another form of compensation. The patent in question relates to technology Tomita created for developing 3D images without the need of glasses, 3D glasses. Um, Apparently, he had shown a prototype of his technology to 7 Nintendo officials at a 2003 meeting, 4 of which would go on to assist in the creation of the 3DS. It's kind of shitty.
Numbers don't lie, Nintendo. You done fucked up.
um,
It's a shame because the 3DS is pretty damn cool.
yeah, well, I don't know if this means that they have to stop making it. It just means that they had to pay that guy dues.
Yeah.
A jury, this is a quote from, let's see.
It's kind of shitty since Nintendo isn't doing well already.
I believe this is a quote from Nintendo. It says a jury awarded $30.2 million in damages to Tomita Technologies in a patent infringement lawsuit brought by Tomita against Nintendo. Oh, this is a line from a statement. The Tomita patent did not relate to the 3D games playable on the Nintendo 3DS. The trial was held in U.S. District Court in New York before Judge Jed Rakoff. Nintendo is confident that the result will be set aside. The jury's verdict will not impact Nintendo's continued sales in the United States of its highly acclaimed line of video game hardware, software, and accessories, including the 3DS. So, in other words, they're not going to stop making it. This was just the guy saying, you used my shit, give me my money.
Yeah,
You know, this is a setback, but it's Nintendo, so they'll come back.
yeah, and it's fucking stupid. They should have realized they're a big company. This was somebody else's. They should have figured out what to do first.
They shouldn't have taken somebody's information. They should have taken somebody's idea.
Without, consulting them first. And all this could have been avoided.
Yeah, they would have been richer, $30.2 million.
Yep.
So, just recently, Microsoft reached out warning people of Xbox 720 scam sites. Apparently, there are scam sites out there.
I really hope it's not going to be called that, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
If it's called that, I'm just like, no.
They basically reached out saying that all these sign-up pages that offer testing access for the rumored Xbox 720 are all fake. This is confirmed by Microsoft. Microsoft's believed to announce its highly rumored next-generation platform that's going to announce its highly rumored next-gen platform during a one-off media event in April. And rumors have just been all over the place about this. According to past reports, the Xbox 720 may require Kinect and an internet connection to function, block used games, and feature Siri-like voice recognition, among other features. If it requires a Kinect, that already has that voice recognition thing built in, so I think that's just like a double statement, unless it'll be something built into the machine itself.
I really hope that it doesn't block used games.
I really hope that it doesn't require a internet connection to function.
Yeah. I don't know why everybody's like, yeah, we must have all the internet connections to use everything. It's like,
it's
why?
not, all it is EA and Blizzard.
Yeah.
Which was stupid
Blizzard,
on both parts.
Blizzard I could understand with why they did it for Diablo.
Well, for the
because of the
trade
real,
post.
yeah, the real money auction house.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you were able to play just like offline, you could just like simply sit there and farm and like reload back to certain points by fucking with the game files or giving yourself items and then going online and selling amazing items.
Yeah, true. They do have to be able to monitor everybody. I do see
Yeah.
that, even though I
Like
think it's
I can
stupid.
understand that, but I don't understand why EA wanted it with SimCity.
I don't know. Don't get me started.
Hmm. Well, actually, you need to log in on Sims 3 as well.
Do you?
Remember?
No, no, you don't. That's only to like send stuff to
Well,
people. It's not mandatory.
yeah, but it gives you a lot of nifty things.
It's okay. Um, where's that checkbox? There it is. Alright. Mega Man. I love Mega Man. So when I saw this Capcom cancels Mega Man Online title, I didn't even know this existed, honestly. But apparently there was supposed to be a MMO game coming out titled Mega Man Online, but Capcom has just recently canceled the development. The game was announced back in 2010, but now, since November of last year, the game has they who is it? Capcom and the developer NeoWiz, yeah, mutually agreed to halt the development.
Why does that name sound familiar?
No, NeoWiz? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Both, as quoted from a NeoWiz spokesman, both companies have continually discussed to find agreeable points on quality, development time, communication, and etc. Ultimately, both companies have agreed to stop the development of Rockman Online last early November. Yeah, over in Japan.
Rockman
Yeah,
Online.
over in Japan, he's referred to as Rockman.
Oh.
Um, the game was to be set in the distant future, long after the Mega Man and Mega Man X timelines, with copies of the series heroes being put into mass production to combat an invasion of robot baddies. Also, Capcom's also canceled both Mega Man Legends 3 and Mega Man Universe.
All the
Back in
Mega Man games being cancelled?
That was back in 2011, but they promised at the end of 2012 that the character had plenty of life left. Um, it's been said with certainty that we won't be seeing the last of the Blue Bomber on consoles and handhelds, and with luck we'll be celebrating his 50th anniversary, including all of the games you're going to enjoy for the next 25 years. That was a quote from the same guy. Oh no, that was Capcom Senior Vice President Christian Svensson. I hope not. Mega Man is a great series. I actually have all the Mega Man mangas.
Still never played Mega Man.
You need to. It's a great game, but you need to play Mega Man 2 because that's the best one. So go find yourself an NES emulator.
I don't know. Johnny probably still has his NES.
Well, then just borrow that from him and find the game and buy it because it's worth the
And
money.
knowing him, he probably has Mega Man as well. I'll ask him.
Speaking of SimCity, I do want to talk about SimCity for a little bit, so I'm gonna throw this special picture up here. I figured that was a fitting picture since much like, the game, the
Waiting
picture's
for it to
falling
pop up.
apart.
Oh, okay.
That's actually the image they used for the earthquake natural disaster in the game.
Hmm.
But so this article I found, first I'm going to talk about the article, but I also want to talk about the game itself because I did end up buying it. Modders find way to play SimCity offline, which, as me and Will were talking about earlier, it requires a 24/7 internet connection in order to play, much like Diablo 3.
Mm-hmm.
Modder UKazer, or Ukazer, I'm not sure, he's got capital letters in there that don't make sense, posted a YouTube video via Reddit with SimCity's disconnection prompts disabled, showing the game not booting him out after about 20 minutes of offline play. The feat is achieved by using SimCity's debug mode, with UCAs are also able to edit highways outside of the game's oft-criticized small boundaries. I didn't really think about it until I read that and spoke to one of my friends. They do make the cities a bit small. They could be bigger. They should be bigger.
Mm.
You can. It's quoted by the YouTuber, you can edit the highways anywhere, even outside of your city boundary. And even if you quit the game and log back in later, it's all saved safely on the server, meaning the EA server. This shows that highway editing will be easily possible, and that editing outside of the artificially small city boundaries should be very viable too. I guess he's saying in the sense that in the future they can do this, or
Yeah.
they should have done it, in my opinion. Um, Inside the SimCity files is also a way to edit the inflated, fluffed population count statistic to show the true amount of people inside the city, another feature that's been regularly criticized by the community. And he is quoted by saying, "My large cities have a population of about 15,000 now, not 100,000. There are restrictions in place when using the mod, such as having no access to SimCity's regional features. And players also have to log back into EA servers if they want to save or launch the game. Files in the game also suggest that the full developer build of SimCity features terraforming tools, a long-standing feature of the series removed in the 2013 version. EA and Maxis's decision to have SimCity require an always-on internet connection has proved highly controversial since the game's hobbled release last week, with Maxis insisting that the online requirement is to enable social play. In an interview with Polygon, Maxis general manager Lucy Bradshaw said that the game's always-on requirement is also there because SimCity offloads a significant amount of the calculations to our servers so that the computations are off the local PCs and are moved into the cloud.
I can kind of see the online thing coming in because you said about the multiplayer aspect of the game. I can see the always online thing being useful there because you wouldn't need to go and find a server, consistently have a server up and running. It's all saved over there with just like the click of a few buttons.
Well, you have servers too that you play on, and you can jump servers at any time. But if you jump
the big server list like in normal games.
Yeah, they've got about 20 servers, I think. Meanwhile, an anonymous Maxis employee has claimed that, quote, "It wouldn't take very much engineering to give you a limited single-player game without all the nifty region stuff." But the region stuff is cool. If aside from the Great Works, which are large constructs that takes multiple cities to build, I'm assuming they also mean trading between regions, as in like if I have an oil drill, an oil mine, whatever you want to call it, from region to region, I can sell my oil. The other regions being other player areas, like that's good. You kind of need that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you're just going to sit there and use it in your town, which isn't necessarily a bad thing if you have a energy building, whatever that relies on oil. Then it's a good thing, but I don't know. Like it's another way to make money.
To get this game at some point.
Yes,
I need to get a lot of games. I need to get fucking Sims 3 University. I need to get
University
SimCity
too. Yeah.
I need to get Defiance. Ah.
Yeah. I've been trying. I gotta figure out how to unlock the natural disasters. I have 3 of 6 right now. I've got the meteor shower, I've got the earthquake, and I have the giant lizard. I haven't used any of them, but I think if one of my cities just gets beyond help, I'm gonna just unleash natural disasters on them.
Because that's smart.
Well, if they're hopeless, then I might as well. I complained a lot last week about EA.
It's gentler to put them out of their misery.
Yeah. I complained a lot last week about EA, and I'm not taking any of that back. But I don't want to take away from SimCity because it's not an EA game. It's a Maxis game. EA just published it and smeared their name all over it.
Like everything.
Like everything else they touch.
Yeah.
Which the only upside I can think of is they dug their own grave when everybody is negative towards them. It's a really good game, though. Maxis makes good games. I won't take that away from them. And this
come on, like Sims Spore was a Maxis game, wasn't it?
The Sims, Spore,
Darkspore. Darkspore was
Dark.
pretty fun. We
Was
we
that a
never got to
Maxis
play
game?
that much.
Was that a Maxis game? Yeah.
Well, it was done by the same people as Spore.
Okay, well then that would be Maxis then.
Yeah.
All the Sim Cities, I believe, have all been done by Maxis.
Mhm.
But I mean, this one's no exception when it comes to being a good game. There's a lot of things I enjoy about it. The all online all the time thing is really cool because of global trading with other players where you don't, and it's not like you have to go on there and find people that, oh, well, I'll buy this much for this price. It's not that sort of thing. There's a set rate, and that's what you pay or that's what you receive for selling your items.
So
Um,
it's kind of like the Trading Post in Guild Wars 2, sort of.
Sort of. Like I said, all you do is like say you've got your coal mine, and from your coal mine they ship that to your trade depot, and you go into your trade depot's configuration and just say sell on export to global market, and it'll
Yeah.
say X amount for 10 tons. It sells it by the 10 tons, and you just get money that way. That's it. And it's really easy, but it's cool too. It's like you really depend on one another without meeting one another. But also like in a region, like we have a 16 plot region. No. 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, an 11 plot region. So you could have 11 cities in this one region, and we all help each other. Like my friend who's on the map just gave me 200,000 simoleons yesterday to continue production in my city because I dropped into the red. But
Well
also,
done.
like who was it? I think it was Kevin. My old co-host was having trouble with my cousin was having trouble with sewage, I think. So I was directing his sewage to my city and filtering it or whatever, so he wouldn't have to. Oh, when I first started, I have 3 cities in this one region. When I first started, I used his city for water and electricity. I was just taking it from him.
Fucking freeloader.
Because I didn't have anything. Well, that's another thing about that that's really neat is like you can have a nuclear power plant for your energy and stuff like that. But the really cool thing, first of all, is you need educated Sims to run it, because if you don't, it's probably going to explode. But what's really cool is you can supply energy to almost the whole.
So there's actually like a factor of how the
Stupidity?
people in your city are.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
There are low-class citizens running around. I mean, and you can tell by their homes they live in trailers. I'm not even kidding. You can zoom in close enough to see them.
Oh.
But like if you have a power plant, you can power your region and the one next to you. It expands. And the things like Great Works, which is where the region thing comes in handy, you can just have really awesome things. Like right now, I can't remember what the thing is called that we're building, but it's basically a gigantic tourist attraction. But it also generates residents, workers, everything, and it benefits everyone.
Like, have you ever played what's it called? Black and White?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like building, one of the miracle structures.
Does that attract people from around the world or anything like that?
Well, it gives you like a lot more standing with your people. It gives you more people and stuff like that.
If it gives
It
you
just
more
all
people,
around make things better.
yeah, this particular thing, yes, it makes things all around better because it provides more jobs. It provides more. I think it provides housing. It helps everybody. The sad thing is, it'll only help 2 of my 3 cities that I have in this region because one of them's too far away to benefit from it. But they've also got other things, like they've got a gigantic solar farm. It's a solar farm? Yeah. It's which will provide electricity to the entire region. Or there's a space thing, like NASA. Space. Help me.
Fuck, what's it called?
Space
Space
Center.
Association?
Space Association, Space Centers. Yeah, both those work. You have a little NASA, basically, and you can send rockets off into the sky.
What is
Um,
NASA? North American Space Association?
yes.
Yeah.
But it's a really good game. Like if you can, sorry,
If you
if
can get past EA fucking it up.
if you can get past EA and having to download Origins, then I would recommend buying it.
Origin's not too bad. I
I
mean,
just don't like supporting them. That's all.
like I found out that I can still play my the Dragon Age 2, even though I lost the key because it was saved on Origin,
Yeah, I
which is
can do the
nice.
same thing with The Sims and with Old Republic.
Yep. But I think I'm gonna keep buying my Sims stuff on Steam because if you buy it on Steam, you can put in your Steam Sims codes into Origin, and
Yeah.
it counts as you having it on both Origin and Steam.
I'm just gonna give you a heads up here. My internet's fucking up. I think I lost him. Yeah, I did. Damn it. Uh, why is my internet so bad? It doesn't say my internet's down either. I just have dropped frame rate. I apologize in advance for anybody having issues.
Oh,
Hey, yeah, I can hear you now.
who DC'd you?
Me, yeah, that was
Okay,
me. Sorry, everybody. Can you turn your video back on, please?
turn off.
Yeah, because we lost the video.
There we go.
All right, next we're gonna cover Nvidia because I'm gonna stop talking about Sims for now.
Nvidia Titan?
No. But I do wanna. I Nvidia doing some trash talking.
Oh,
The title of this article says PS4 not worth the cost, says Nvidia.
uh,
Um, Nvidia passed on its hardware being used in the PlayStation 4 due to the quote-unquote opportunity cost. It's quoted here by Tony Tomasi, the senior VP of content and technology at Nvidia. I'm sure there was a negotiation that went on, and we came to the conclusion that we didn't want to do the business at the price those guys were willing to pay. Having been through the original Xbox and PlayStation 3, we understand the economics of console development and the trade-offs. It was announced by Sony earlier this month that the upcoming PS4 is powered by rival chip maker AMD. Wow, that makes me. I have an AMD in my PC, and yeah, I'm happy with it. But I would always prefer Nvidia. Them having an AMD, whatever chip thing, makes me not want a PS4 even more.
well, like the freaking AMD's good. Like
Yeah,
it's pretty damn good. Like AMD's a little under Nvidia just because Nvidia's been doing it longer, I think.
yeah.
And Nvidia knows what the hell to do. Also, Nvidia has their freaking Titan graphics card.
Yeah, it's apparently also rumored, strongly rumored, that AMD is also going to be the new Xbox.
Hmm.
Tomasi also continued on, though, to say that they're building a whole bunch of stuff, and we had to look at console business as an opportunity cost. If we say did a console, what other piece of our business would we put on hold to chase after that? In the end,
Hmm.
you only have so many engineers and so much capability, and if you're going to go off and do chips for Sony or Microsoft, then that's probably a chip that you're not doing for some other portion of your business. And at
Yeah.
least in the case of Sony and Nvidia, in terms of PS4, AMD has the business and Nvidia doesn't. We'll see how that plays out from a business perspective, I guess. It's clearly not a technology thing. Um, and apparently AMD has recently fallen on hard times. Earlier this week, it sold its Austin-based headquarters for $164 million in order to raise cash. Um, yeah, they had an operating loss of $131 million in its quarterly earnings report. Wow. Nvidia's latest earnings call, the company posted a profit of $174 million. Damn.
Sweet
That's
Jesus.
all the millions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like you said, AMD's good. It's good stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
like
about.
if I had money right now, I'd get a freaking
I
Nvidia
get
card.
an Nvidia over that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
like
Twitch.
they're both good, but Nvidia seems to be more stable as well.
Yes, Nvidia is tons more stable. We're on Twitch, and I have an article about Twitch. Twitch attracts 28 million unique viewers in the month of February. Gaming video service Twitch today announced that it enjoyed a record-breaking February. During the month, more than 600,000 unique broadcasters attracted in excess of 28 million unique viewers, said the company. In addition, the average user watched 1.5 hours of video per day. After launching in June 2011, Twitch has since partnered with major game publishers like Activision, Electronic Arts, and Sony Online Entertainment for both in-game and in-service Twitch integration.
Hmm.
Twitch has also announced another high-profile partner today, Ubisoft.
Oh,
The video streaming service will be integrated into Nadio's upcoming Trackmania games and Shootmania Storm.
nice.
That is nice. Shootmania looks pretty cool. Like it's all
Shoot Mania is
user-created
actually
content.
yeah, it's actually already got a very dedicated following to it because of the style of game it is. Like there's already been, tournaments and stuff hosted on Twitch,
Yeah,
or rather streamed on Twitch.
yeah, and
So yeah.
this is I guess this is following. Twitch also recently introduced a $9 a month premium subscription offering um, where members can view ad-free broadcasts as well as other perks. I don't know what the
Hmm.
other perks are. I can't remember. I do know I don't have $9 a month. That is one thing I am sure of. And I have one more
Oh,
article for today. If I,
oh,
why is my friggin' XSplit video so much bigger?
could none like you.
It's so much bigger than my screen. Or it's like exactly the size of my screen. I don't even know if I'm seeing the bottom of the window.
Oh, that's
Gearbox.
good.
Gearbox confirms new Borderlands 2 class and level cap increase.
Whoop whoop. I still haven't completed that game.
Me
And
either.
like I completed Borderlands 1 really quickly.
We're supposed to do a let's play for Borderlands 2, remember?
Yeah, at some point.
Maybe that'll be our new Wednesday thing until we beat it, and then we'll move on to other games. Because right now we're kind
Yeah.
of just floating back and forth.
Yeah, that would work.
That's like when we did the Portal 2 thing.
Yeah.
Gearbox Software has officially released its previously teased trailer for Borderlands 2's new character class.
Jesus.
That's weird. Borderlands 2's. That just sounds weird, doesn't it?
Well, it's called Borderlands, and it's called Borderlands 2.
So
So it's
Borderlands
correct.
2's. It's
It's just
correct.
strange.
It's just strange, yeah.
Borderlands 2. Yeah.
The new
Yeah,
character.
that's
The new character, which will be Borderlands. It did it again, which will be Borderlands 2's sixth class, appears to be focused around brutal melee attacks.
See? Told you.
More Gearbox has promised that they will divulge more information about the new character during its panel at PAX East. It's also going to be revealing details on the long-awaited level cap increase. More info will be dropped during the panel. So far, Gearbox has released 3 expansions: Captain Scarlet and her Captain's Booty, Mr. Torg's Campaign of Carnage, and Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt, which are all available as part of the Borderlands 2 Seasons Pass.
Like, I have the season pass, and I still haven't played any of the DLC.
Oh, wow. And an additional chunk of the content is still to be delivered. The Necromancer is still not included in the Seasons Pass. That's okay, I got it. And for those of you going to PAX East, the Gearbox software panel is going to be held at 12:30 on March 24th.
I would love to, like, go to PAX or something. I'd love to go to, like, a big, convention like that.
PAX
Like fucking
East,
E3.
PAX East, E3, Comic-Con, sign me up. I'll go.
Yeah.
I will do whatever. Just sign me up.
One day
pay
we will
for
be
my
at all of
flight.
those.
That would-
Select Start will be at all of these at one point. Hopefully.
You can come and see us someday, maybe,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Maybe.
Give
Yeah.
us money. What?
Sponsor us.
All right, that's it for episode 72.
You know what we really need? We need that guy who watches WoW streams and like gives out fucking tens of thousands of dollars to WoW streamers. We need him. We need him to like pop up and just donate a bunch of money to us.
Who?
I had told you about him. Amhai?
Oh.
Yeah, I mentioned him before. He gives money to good WoW streamers. Sure, I told you a guy got like $34,000 total from the guy.
Because he streams WoW.
Yeah, well, top tier PvP in WoW.
Oh. Okay, yeah, well, that's different. That's not attainable by us at the moment.
Maybe not by you.
Shut the fuck up.
What? You don't play WoW? I do.
I know.
I don't know. I might get pro.
You
I'm
might.
good at my monk.
I
you
know.
seen my DPS?
Deeps.
Yep,
Alright.
damn deeps.
Yeah.
My deeps bring all the healers to the yard, and they're like,
No,
I don't know.
just yeah, let it go.
I was trying to think of something, but it like ran out of steam halfway through it.
All right, guys. Well, as always, just check out select-start.com. You can find all of our services there, from Facebook to Twitch, and all the other stuff, YouTube and Twitter. Also, I don't know. Are we gonna start Borderlands 2 next week? Do you want to
Might as
start that? Okay.
As well. Actually, you know what we should do before we start Borderlands 2? We'll put up a poll on the Facebook page. We'll get people to vote for what class they want each of us to play.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that sounds
Or
good.
viewer interaction, guys. Viewer interaction.
Well, that would have to be two different polls, wouldn't it?
No.
No, you know what? We could set up some pairs and see which ones people want to see.
Mhm.
That sounds like a good idea. All right. Keep an eye out on Facebook.com/SelectStartCast, and we'll have that up as soon as we put together some Borderlands 2 pairs.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys next week. I'll be streaming some SimCity today.
I might be streaming some World of Warcraft today.
Okay, so there you go. We'll most likely both be on each other's channel, too.
Mhm.
All right, guys, so that's it. We'll talk to you later on. Have a good day, and thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.